All right, folks, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel. I have spent the majority of my life as a loser. I can't ever win anything, but I won this. This is the Jesse Jarosz folder. Won this from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and I am so excited to tell you about it. Stand by, Knives Fast review next. All right, folks, welcome back. Time for a review of the Jesse Jarosz, I believe, folder. If I got that pronunciation a little bit wrong, I apologize, but that's what I believe it is. And there you go. There's Jesse Jarosz logo there, and it is the Jesse 7505. Yes, made in Taiwan. We'll get to that in a moment. It is a beautiful knife, and it flips open nicely, as you can see. I have no problem with that. I won this one. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is breaking news. I won a knife. I have gone my whole life with not winning contests. That's what I do. But Smoky Mountain Knife Works on National Knife Day had giveaways all day long, and I won this beautiful Jesse Jarosz folder. This is a new design. Jesse has been making custom knives for the longest time, and about 4 or 5 years, I believe. And so I guess that's not the longest time, but anyway, for a while. And this guy is a production model that he has teamed up with Jesse, just like Lucas Burnley on my Buku there. He teamed up with CRKT. Well, in this case, Jesse has teamed up with Jesse. Very thick, very capable slicer, chopper, great EDC knife. Yeah, I know it's 5.6 ounces, but for me, I don't even take that into account anymore. If it's less than a pound, I'm going to carry it. So I really enjoy this knife so far. Let's give you some stats on this baby as we look at it a little bit closer here. I'm going to get it closer and let you look at it. This knife is made out of AUS 8A steel, which is a steel I've had pretty good luck with. Again, I have not had to sharpen this one yet, but it should be fairly easy to sharpen and should hold an edge pretty well. As you can see there, it is a hollow grind. Let's see if I can get it a little bit closer for you there. Hollow grind. And the blade thickness is 0.150, and the hardness is 56 to 58. So it's a really, really nice knife. It is a liner lock, and I want you to look at that right there. It is a thick liner, and as a matter of fact, one of my favorite things with this knife is when you open it slowly, listen to that noise. It is a big, thick clunk when you open that knife. I don't know if you could hear it or not, and the reason is that liner is so thick, and that makes me feel very confident that that guy is going to hold and it's not going to be a problem whatsoever. So again, the knife itself, the whole entire knife is 5.6 ounces, which again is not a big deal for me. And it is made of that AUS 8 steel. The handle is GFN, glass-filled nylon, and very nice, perfect knife. It is a little over 3 inches long. I think it's actually 3 3/4, if I remember correctly. And just look at that blade. I mean, when you look at the handle and the way it is tailored in right here, it just makes that blade look so thick and so capable. And it is. I've chopped limbs with it. I've small limbs off of trees and things like that. So I've already used it quite a bit. So what else do I have to say about this knife? The shape is very nice in your hand. There is one minor complaint, and I do love that jimping as well. Nice, thick, chunky jimping. Oh, and by the way, those thumb studs are just unreal. Beautiful looking thumb studs. Designed. They look really nice, and boy, you just get a very nice purchase with your hand trying to open that knife. So let's talk about a couple of items here, and you can see both of them in this picture. These are the only two real complaints I have about this knife so far. This pocket clip, the two screws on top of each other like that, it tends to wiggle a little bit. If one of those screws gets a little bit loose, that tends to wiggle side to side just a little bit. I've had to tighten those screws already a couple of times. And as you can see, I've already developed a little bit of separation in that pocket clip. So it sits in my pocket kind of loose. It's not going to go anywhere. Let's be real. But, you know, I would like to have that a little bit tighter going into my pocket. But again, I'm the first guy to complain when one is too tight and you can't get it in and out of your pocket. So keep that in mind. But again, nice pocket clip, like the pocket clip, like the way it sits low. I just wish it was a little bit tighter to the body of the knife. So what is the other complaint? If you look at Jesse's other knives, his custom knives, he has a standard pivot screw. Not sure if it was Jesse or K-Bar or whoever came up with using this crazy looking item that you see right here. I'm not even sure how you would turn that. I'm sure there's a tool or a tool coming to adjust that. But so far, pivot wise, everything is fine and dandy for me. The centering is great, no problem. I have heard of others that have had centering issues. So as long as there's not a centering issue or it gets too tight or too loose, I don't really care. And maybe I could even move it with my hand, with my fingers. But, you know, I do wish that was just a standard pivot screw. And maybe in future versions of the knife, they will make that change. But trust me, folks, do not let either one of those items keep you from purchasing this knife. I want it, as I said, from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and I will relish in that forever. But this is about a $45 knife. I've seen a little less, a little more than that. And it is worth every penny. You know, like I said, I enjoy a heavier knife because it gives me more capability with that knife. I have more ability to wield it and use it for things. And this guy is exactly that. Nice grip and purchase on that handle. And like I said, I just love the jimping. And just an overall terrific knife. Opens very nicely if I can get around the camera to do it. Just a great knife. So check it out. It's the K-Bar 7505 Jarosz folder. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Check it out. And again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and keep looking for more videos and tell your friends about the Knives Fast channel. Have a great one.